Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. You know, life be lifing. I know I've been on here for a long time and stuff. It's a lot going on in my mind. And I'm just mentally exhausted. If you know, you know. Oh, God. This phone. I can't stand this phone. It's so dark. But I guess that's what you get when you cheat. It's not that I'm cheap, but I can't afford it. I have to live within my means and stuff like that. Is that is that a reflector? Oh God, what is this? Hey, how are you, boo? Let me get my glasses. Cause you know, blind as a bitch. This thing is reflecting off. I wonder what it's. Why is it doing that? It's always doing something. Hey, Miss Anna, what's up, boo? It's always doing something like you just can't let me be. Like Michael Jackson say, why could you just can't let me be? I've been in before, but I was too blind to see. But life be lifing. And obviously, I'm going through it. You don't have to really ask. You kind of can figure it out. Y'all see me go through so many different things and stuff like that. But I cannot stand this camera phone. And it's a piece of it. And Cheryl, what's up, mama? This camera phone is the worst. I tell you, this is what you get, but I couldn't afford it. But I'm still trying to, it's always something. And if I click the camera off, it's like this. You know, I try to just say negative things and make sure, you know, I don't speak into existence and stuff. But I don't know. My apartment is hot as hell. They're trying to burn me up, but and then I end up catching a cold anyway. My camera is the pits because it's dark. I mean, dark, dark. I have an instant tan. I just don't know. Hey, baby, I'm going. It's child, exactly. What's happening to you, mama? This is crazy. And it's like, I try to make everything be so tragical and stuff. And so, anyway, moving forward. So, if you remember, I reported back on Girl La La La. So, let me just tell you something. Now, the thing about it with me is, I want a relationship with somebody and stuff like that. But this is what I'm scared of. This girl has been murdered by her boyfriend. So when you think like you're all alone, you can't find nobody, guess what? You're gonna live a lot longer. It's unfortunately because I talked about this before. I was like, the girls are bringing their killers into the house and they're killing them, and it's horrible. So being a woman that's been scarred and stuff, and she's scarred and stuff, and okay, let me just give you an idea in case you don't know. Girl La La, she's on TikTok. Is it TikTok? TikTok. So Girl La La had a boyfriend and stuff. He was very abusive, beaten up and stuff. She's a fighting back and stuff like that. But they had a very domestic violent relationship. Her being young and stuff like that, him being young, they were fighting each other and stuff. She was doing things to provoke him, and then he was doing things to pay her back. And he got with her because she felt like he was on with her because she had a following. She blew up. You know, I really don't want to go too much into Girl La La because it's definitely into my soul. So I'm just giving you a rough jab of what's going on in case you don't know. So they buried her, did a release party, stuff like that. But the father, that he was not going to honor her wishes. You know, family members always there to fuck anyway. And the thing that gets me is he wanted to bury Girl La La as a boy. compliments from dad. Probably wasn't ever in her life, probably wasn't doing shit for her, but he wanted to step into disrespect her, in my opinion. She's already murdered. And here it is, your old dad gonna come in and murder me. You know, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because I do not want to go down that rabbit hole because they'll say, well, that's their father. And the thing that gets me is, I understand we don't choose our parents and stuff, but sometimes these parents are. And the thing that gets me is, remind you, he was locked up in the hospital. Nothing's wrong with that. You know, Rave's a little crazy too. So he was locked up in the hospital. He's like, oh, my second, this gender discrimination according to her, misgender her. Now he saw how she was representing her life, and he saw how she was doing things as far as being happy. She was doing good things. And you know, this is the pattern I realized. You will date abusive boyfriend because you have a father that fucking started the team, in my opinion. And the thing is that get me is that's what she felt was love. That was abuse. Compliments from dad, in my opinion, it comes from the father. Because he was very abusive. Because if you go online and say things negative towards your child, and you can do it online, then clearly she was going through a lot more than just, you know. But thank God she had a mother that stood by her side and stuff. I'm not going to say everything's accurate 100%, but as far as I've seen, she was not a happy person. The thing is, when a person witnesses abuse, they'll stay with the abuser. Now, for us, I would say for them who never been abused, I've been abused. Of course, my mother treated me like shit. I was the fucking enemy of the world. My father treated me like shit. I was winning the world. So I picked men that was abusive. Now, if I never had abuse like that, then I wouldn't pick those men. But that's how I was taught that that's love. And then by being taught that's love, you be looking for a greater outlook, but because they met you because they're abusive. And they sit back and figure you out and stuff like that. They want to find out how you are and stuff like that. And they work on you. So, girl la la, father, allegedly. So he says, I'm not burying my son as a damn girl. He wanted to get her a crew cut and stuff like that, like a boy. This is the thing that gets me. How can you disrespect your child? How could you disrespect your child when you wasn't there? In my opinion. But she was with a guy and stuff, and basically he came out of hiding to be with her. So as he came out for hiding for being her, as they say, DL, and he was gonna be DL for her. So he publicized about their relationship and stuff like that. He loves her and stuff like that. He bought her teddy bears and stuff like that, a ring and everything. I believe he really loved her. But I believe that relationship was so turmoil that they didn't know how deep it was or how bad it really was because it was so deep in it. And I believe that's what she stayed. But the weird thing is, what y'all gonna find out soon enough, when she was murdered. Now, I don't know if y'all knew this. So since she's been murdered, she had a video to come out talk about her death. She has a video talk about how she was murdered and stuff like that. I'm finally free. If you ever seen this video, I'm dead. I'm like, that means the beatings are very bad. How could you go and make a video in case you're dead? So it go over the internet and stuff like that. And it just come out. I don't know if y'all know yet, but it came out. I saw it today. So she's saying if you've seen this video, obviously I'm dead and stuff like that. And she said I'm free. She don't have to put up with abuse no more. And now she's dead. And the sad part about it was you didn't have to put it from the beginning. But when you see that as all is love, you won't leave. I'm a person like that as well. I've been through that type of trauma myself. So there is a video circulating now of her talking about her death, how she's murdered, stuff like that. And She knew he was going to kill her and stuff like that. We saw all the bruises and stuff. He said on the line and stuff, I hate her. I hate this girl. You know, it's just so sad to me. I just, I feel like as long as you're single, you're going to be alive. I don't want to say this like always to the end because there are good men out there, but unfortunately, the representation is very weak. And I don't know. I just think it's so messed up on so many levels. And for this girl just to be abused, she's sitting on the streets outside of, I think it was McDonald's and stuff. She was like, he did this, but she kept laughing at it. I guess she had to laugh to keep from filing. Maybe it was called nervous energy. I don't know. But the thing is, I believe, in my opinion, they probably tried to get her to leave, but she didn't leave. And it's like a drug, though. Like you can tell a person to get off of drugs, but if they don't want to do it, they're not gonna do it. They've done stories about this long time. I think on what's this called, Sparkle, on the movie Sparkle, and the sister said that man is going to kill you, and guess what he did? He killed her. Domestic violence has been the root of all evil. There have been a lot of people that have been alive in relationships. They're so happy they found that person, and guess what their person do? Unalive them. You know, and I feel like you're single, you're safe. It's sad to say that though. I feel like when you're single, you're safe because you're not pulling a killer in your house, you're not pulling a killer in your bed. There's comfortable rest. Do I wish it'd be that way? Absolutely not. Also, the mental abuse as a girl goes through to be in their truth, why would you take them down even more? But you know, the reason why you single, if you are single, is because you wouldn't allow this shit. And maybe you allowed it for a little time, but at some point you woke up. And for me, I see it as society going against you. Your man is going against you. People just want to have sex with you. Nobody's looking at what you're going through. Nobody cares that you're trying to get the struggle. Nobody cares. But we, as a person that loves men, we protect them. We don't want to out them. But yet still, we get murdered for protecting them. You know, I just feel so sad because this is so horrible. And the sad part about it is a lot of times, as much as you talk, you can't save nobody if they see it as love. And even I could tell you different things that I went through as well. But I went through the same thing. Only type of men I met that I felt I had love was abusive men. Men would beat me up and try their best to beat me up, but Raven fights back. But she fought back too. But she was fighting this guy who was like 6'2" and stuff like that. She probably was a little itty bitty thing. I don't know. But all I ever wanted was somebody to love me. And it's the one thing I don't get. And then you date a guy that's definitely ugly as fuck. Look like he climbed trees and then hit every branch coming down. And he's conceited. He feels like you should be grateful to be with him because he fought. And it's it. What are you looking at, sir? What are you looking at? So you feel as though you fine as fuck. I don't know. You know, I try not to voice my opinion so much because it's exhausting and trying to get understanding to people that's been abused. When is enough enough? These girls have been through it. They have been betrayed, backstabbed, and some of this been their own sisters. You know, and the ball field just don't feel safe around nobody. It's just, in my opinion, I feel like it's best to stay alone. You'll live longer. If you get horny, you have a hand, do it yourself. Unless you wake up the next day. And it's so weird to me because they don't care. And then you start getting a certain type of attitude with you because you're like, do you cook? Do you? So the man I love, I'm never going to be with him because he feels like he'd do better than me. He probably could. And as much as I keep my mouth closed, like most girls do, they get abused mentally. They get abused so badly. And they protect you. They become your lawyer to protect you. Let me say it again. They become your lawyer to protect you. In the meantime, you're getting beat up, stomped to the ground, punched in the face, robbed, beat on. And then the biggest result of this, they will give a biggest compliment in the world. They'll give you AIDS. And guess what else? They ghost you. So if you single, be grateful. Be grateful. Because every time, as long as you're single, you're gonna live longer. If you're horny, God give you 2 damn hands, use one. And it's sad, but I don't see love in this world no more. I just see how this world is. And I don't like it, but obviously it doesn't matter whether I like it or not, it is what it is. Hey Daisy Bomb, what's up, mama? Family loves the sacred still. Exactly. As child, Miss Anna. It's just horrible. And for him, in my opinion, was not in this girl's life. But I believe the mother stood up and said, no, this is how she lived. I don't know exactly. She said, this is how she lived. And I think they buried her, the way she presented herself to the world. And then here comes the father. You could tell he just came from fucking prison. And his mentality is fucked up. Jenner, how could you dismiss Jenner? You wasn't there. When that part come in your mind, you wasn't there. But you can misgender her. And the thing that gets me is she went through hell in this world. And then you as a parent help bring them there. Because clearly something inside you got inside of her or whatever. And then you want to sit back and misgender her and stuff. And I'm not going to say that's a shock. Because most girls have been misgendered by their family. Some family members are really fucked up. And you know what's sad about it is a lot of family members that fuck you over can't accept you who you are. They be alone in a house just rotting the fuck out. And then guess what? Your kids don't even care. Your kids don't even care that you die and you halfway one grave with one hand in the grave. Because this is what you desired. You decide to take what the world say and stuff like that. And then these books they give me. These books and from the Bible and stuff has been rewritten and over and changed this. So what are we really reading? We're reading somebody's opinion on something that we don't even know about. And the thing that gets me is you're going to live by a book, but you got the person presentation who they are right in front of your face. So you erase that whole person who is in front of you, which is your child. And you're also going to act like you never did nothing as a child. You never did these things. Most of y'all girls pop up pregnant and shit. Y'all ain't even goddamn 13 years old. Y'all got babies. But now all of a sudden, you're the holy person of all of God's word. That's what gets me. If you can't accept what God sends you, He will take it back. Somewhere along the line, He's going to take it back. And for this girl to go through what she went through, and she said, I'm finally free. Who celebrates their death and sends a video out about them being dying? So she must have known she's going to be murdered. She must have known this is going to happen. For you to take out time to make a video and talk about your death, that is crazy to me. That is crazy. And if y'all don't know, it's circulating around the websites, internet. I don't know if it's accurate. I don't know if it's AI. I don't know if it's real or not. It's her voice, but I don't know. But she actually is talking about her death. She was saying how she's free now. I just think about all the times she stayed in the house when she was around him, beating her up and stuff, and he was bigger than her. Even though she hit back, but she didn't hit back as far as leaving, because she could have just left. But this is one thing I'll say. If you've been raised on abuse, it don't feel that bad. So we said it's bad, but she didn't say that bad. What is your favorite room in your house? So I feel bad for her. What the hell? Okay. You know, I just don't know. I don't know. It's just crazy to me. But anyway, I don't know. Hey, Miss Daisy. Hey, Ram B1667. S Chow, Miss Daisy. Have you ever went through the stuff they gone through in this world? Because I know y'all probably have a story to tell, probably a documentary. You know, I just feel like it's not everybody, but I feel like a lot of us girls have been through hell. And we show up anyway. We show up anyway. I guess God, they say God makes the stronger soldiers, but my God, it's not just the abuse, but it's the mental state of mind. You have to mentally stay away because it'll break you, especially you girls that are empaths. God bless you, because I know you'll be going through it. It's unfortunate though. It's unfortunate. Y'all definitely the righteous girl. Y'all feel like you should be this way, it should be that way. Y'all see it. Not only y'all see it, but y'all feel it. Hey, Miss Moore, what's up, mama? And I'm to the point in my life where I don't even care no more. I have pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. Let me see if I hit this thing. I have pushed and pushed and pushed. I can't push no more. And I just don't know anymore. I just wish people had a better story. Can y'all just get more better stories out in line? Can y'all give us some positivity? Because it's just like the dream is just a dream, and it's exhausting. I am not in the right state. Me too, but I just want to stop by. Okay, thank you, Miss Moore. You know, so I guess you're going through it too, Miss Moore. S. Child is going through it. I believe, in my opinion, I believe y'all are empaths. And the reason why I call y'all empaths because y'all, when I tell a story, y'all living it. Y'all living it. Y'all living it. And if you are an empath, you will understand what I'm saying. But Miss Moore, Miss S. Child, Miss Anna are empaths. Miss Daisy and Miss Anna. Because y'all feel the story. When I tell you it hurt y'all in y'all soul, it hurts y'all. And you have to monitor that because even though you're telling a story that somebody's life, it's really mentally messing you up as well. So that's the reason why I have to monitor situations where you want to, tell a story and stuff. Because being empath to me that you care about people that much. But you also have to keep in mind your heart, your health can start failing. That's what you don't want. I mean, I believe, in my opinion, a lot of girls been treated very badly. We've been treated so bad, so bad, so bad. If you're anything like me, when you can't take much of it, guess what we do? We hide away. We have to actually stay away from people because it kills us to our soul. And it's always crazy how we can watch other people that don't even care. It's hard. for us. Even though we could be angry and pissed off, we are some caring. When I say we care, we really care about people. We can get mad, but our heart goes out when we tell this story, stuff like that. Our heart goes out because we can't figure it out. And the sad part about it, most of us been abused so badly, we didn't even know how to leave. We'll say, well, I might as well stay here with this because maybe I get the next one, maybe even worse. It's already counted out. And then when you do meet somebody that's different than that person, they are worse. You say, you know what? I feel like a lot of times we're safer when we're by ourselves. We may not like it, but you're safe. You go in your house, nobody ain't jumping on you trying to fight you. You're safe. Because a person come through the door, want to start some shit with you, your whole day's been crazy, and also you just want peace of mind. Now you have a person that you in love with coming through the door, starting shit with you. And the thing is, you're not even walking in our shoes. So why you all this energy, you're not even in our shoes. You don't know what we go through. You know, we go through God's side. You know, we go to the grocery store. You know, we go through everything about us is a goddamn tour. And for you, the person that's really like that, and for you to come in and tear us down more so ever already decided and did so much she does, why would you do this? But then wanting to know what you gonna fix to eat. And he looking like look a man that climbed trees and every branch going falling down. And he think he's gorgeous as shit. He feel as though he belittled himself to be with you. So he's the prize. Don't got looks, don't got money, don't got shit. Little as fuck. I don't know. Everybody comes with turmoil to me. You know, sometimes I feel like it's safe just to stay away. And if you had a person that was a mother, your heart, your soul was abusive. That shit is crazy. You don't have room to love me, but you have room for hating me. And guess what happened? You go out and find a man that hates you. Because that's the love you know. So if he hate on you and he's looking at you to wonder why you just taking it, because that's all you know. That's the love you got. So instead of you saying, I'm out of here, you'll stay. Because I've been presented to you so many times. As a child growing up and being abused and stuff, you grow up to look for that person to be your partner, your person to be with. And that person comes in and they're abusing you. And people be like, you know what? You need to leave him alone. But that's telling them to leave their love. That's the only love they ever had. Why would they want to leave it? Because they don't have nobody. So I'll take them beating on me, punching on me, dragging me, running me over, pushing me down the stairs. I'll take it. Because it's not that bad. But then you have a girl Lala story that it was that bad and killed her. Killed her in the fucking car, reached over, pulled her back in the car, but she was, in my opinion, she was already dead in that car. So he kept saying, hello, could you get over here quick? Get over where? Now I'm saying you don't know where the location is at. But you know how to find her. So it's funny how all of a sudden you knew then how to find her to get that to her, but if she's there now, you understand. Oh, I don't know. The thing is, you delayed. You delayed on getting her help. You delayed on getting the cops and stuff. You delayed on the ambulance. You delayed. So are you going, hello? We don't need to hear no fucking hello. We need to hear the goddamn address. If you was that damn concerned, you could have run around the car, ran into the goddamn house, got the numbers on the house, and said with the phone, because it wasn't like you was pulling a goddamn house phone. It was a cell phone. So you could have did more than what you did, but I believe it worked out the way you want to work out. There's video footage saying, I hate this girl. It is so detrimental that you made footage on how you hate her. If she have any followers, stuff like that, I want them on my timeline. But I want to say he didn't love her, but he did. He loved her. And I hate to say that, but he did. But he loved her to death. And those was a very toxic people. I had a boyfriend. I had a boyfriend, and to remind you, I was staying. He was like this tall. He was this tall, and he was built. And he wasn't strong. He was skinny, but he was built. Somebody skinny, he's strong. So he was strong though, but he would fight me. If somebody looked at me, punch in my face, and Raven hits back. So when you hit back, the beats become more. And he would never punch me in the face. He would just take his hand. Remind you, he was masculine. He wasn't feminine or nothing. He would take his hands and just scratch across my face, scratch my face just scratched up. And all I had was nuggies on his face. He had nuggies on his face because I would just hit him in the face and he would scratch me. He would never punch me. But when I tell you, my friend said, he's trying to take your face from you. He's trying to take your face from you. And it's weird because I'm looking at it every day, but I never see it that way. But they knew exactly what it was doing. And when I tell you love is blind, you see what you want to see. So while everybody's telling me what he's trying to, I heard them. I didn't agree because I loved him. Why do I love him so much? Because that's the love my mother gave me. So if that's the love my mother gave me, it must be right, right? So the reason why we're not together is because, I left my apartment because I was going to kill him. And I had this apartment in Jersey City. And back then, the Indians in Jersey City saw me and they thought it was Indian. Don't know why. They thought it was Indian. So they showed me the apartment and stuff. It was like the whole thing. It was a whole floor. It was 3 floors and it was like 4. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 4 rooms and a whole back and go outside when I tell you big and huge, the Indians rented the apartment to me for $750. They rented the apartment for me. I mean, I rented the apartment for them because they thought I was Indian. So they was looking out for their own. But it is what it is. Listen, I'll take it. That's what you think I am. That's what I am. Woo! But listen, they rented the apartment out to me. And me as an asshole, I heard he was homeless. And I helped him. I helped him because I didn't want him on the streets. So I took danger and put in my house. Now I have people that save me from danger, but guess what I did? I went and got it. Because it wasn't that bad to me. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad to me. So me scratched all up and stuff, going to work and stuff like that. And one day I heard somebody say, they said, Raven, this ain't good. And we went to New York to this party. And guys were looking at me and stuff. And he tripped me down the stairs. He tripped me down the stairs. But the thing about it is, well, most people like, you should have left. But to me, it wasn't that bad. Compliments my mother. So I've been abused so much that I stayed. That's the same thing Girl Lala did. She stayed. Because even though it was bad to us, to them, it wasn't that bad to us. Even though we had the people point out things, baby, your face is getting scratched up. I would go to work on my face all scratched up and stuff. They was like, who you fighting, lions? I wouldn't say I was fighting him. And I still protected him. And he used to go and work out while I was at work. Like go to the gym so he could work out. He went to work out so he could try to beat me up more. He wasn't working out trying to get fit. He wanted to be able to beat me up because he wanted to beat me really bad. And the fact that he couldn't do it, it made him go to the gym. And I get it. And one thing about love, it's a drug. It can either fill you up or it can take you down. So you have to be mindful who you love. Even though you could love yourself a lot too. But for some reason, If that's the only love you was known for love to be for you, you'll stay. People can tell you, leave, leave. Like, oh, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. And it's that bad. So I moved out. I mean, around 2 o'clock in the morning, I called my mother up because I was going to kill him. I said, if I don't get at this house, I'm going to kill him. And remind you, it was my apartment. I had to leave my own apartment because I couldn't stay there. I was going to kill him. I've never in my life felt like I could kill somebody, but I could kill them. And I left. I left my furniture and everything, and I moved out. And my mother came to get me 2 o'clock in the morning in Jersey City, and I just sat in the car. She was like, I don't think y'all need to live together. But I learned it from you, Mother. I learned it from you. This is what the love you gave me. This is why he's here. Because this is the love I get from you. You know, and I never thought about it that way. As you get older, you start catching the little things. You also start analyzing your life and understanding why things are coming to you a certain way. Why you allow people to stay in your life that shouldn't have been in your life. But you stay. And guess what you have to do now? You have to do therapy. Because now you have to figure out what the hell happened to you. Because you're going to be in this body forever. You got to figure it out. You have to get the magic pill. You have to figure it out. And sometimes, if you're successful, you may get through it sometimes. And sometimes you won't be that successful. And also, the little thing runs through your head, you want to unalive yourself. But you don't tell nobody that. Well, some of us don't, but some of us do. It's just, you carry so much weight of the world. And only thing you're looking for is love. Just want somebody to love you. It shouldn't be that hard of a thing just to love me. They give you like 10% of love, you will take care of the rest. You shower them with everything they wanted. You be blessing them on things they shouldn't even deserve, but you just wanted the love. Like, I will have to pay for your love. I will pay for it. I just want to be loved. Somebody that'll accept me and love me. I can come to my door and they love me. But unfortunately, that don't really be available for us because a lot of times people are struggling what they like. You know, a lot of people struggle with who they're attracted to. Women are struggling with women. Men are struggling being with men. Men are struggling to be with two-spirit women because they hear the little comments people make about them. The little comments that people make about them. And remind you, they haven't even come out to the world to let them know what they're into. But they hear the comments. So when they hear these comments that are very dark and negative from the family members and stuff like that, they don't want to be a part of it. They get quiet. So you can't stop a person doing what they want to do. But you have to be mindful. If you're going to turn a man out, you have to be careful. Because mentally, after you do it, it's still fucking with him. Sure, y'all probably had sex and got off and stuff like that, but it's still fucking with him. You don't have no problem with him. He kissing all over you, he keeps kissing all over you, licking all over you, even go down to you, everything. But he's having a problem with these procedures that's happened to him. He's having a problem. Now you said, well, why don't you just leave me alone? You don't. He's addicted to you. So by him being angry with you for allowing you to give him a chance, now he's pissed off. Then they'll say, if you didn't look like that, I would have never been with you. So now you have to be punished for falling in love. You know, it's just crazy to me. And I say it again. If you're single, you're going to live a long time. You're going to live a long time. Because the shit that's going on in this world with these men and even women, whatever it is that you're into, this mental shit is crazy. And they will blame you till the hills fall off. And it also be the same person saying, give me a chance. I'm not like other dudes. I'm a good dude. They said, well, maybe you are. I'll give you a chance. And then you find out you should have never given me a chance. You should have never listened. And now all of a sudden you're trying to get your life together and stuff like that. And then the other thing, you get a man that's jealous of you. He's jealous of you. I don't like how, you be trying to act like get you a car and stuff like that. You're trying to prosper so you can help both of y'all. But he don't see it that way. You think you're better than me. Now he's starting to fight with you for no reason. So you got society attacking you. The man that's sleeping next to you attacking you. Both of them don't have no fucking money. All they got is, the people, and they want to fuck somebody. Dick full of goddamn disease, everything. And the thing is, they don't care. Most time, not all, a lot of men that you're messing with are broken. They're broken. They can't deal with their attraction. That's why they give you a hard way to go. Now, it's not every person, not everybody, but they give you a hard way to go. When they should be loving you, celebrating you, because everybody have an expiration date. I'm gonna be dead soon too. And somebody be saying the same story to somebody else to try to spread the word that how the people are. These men be struggling. They be struggling. And you don't even know what they don't say shit because they don't say nothing. When you can kind of help them through it and stuff, you be struggling. And they punish you for it. Most men are jealous. You right, as child. It is a love. Exactly, Miss Moore. You right, Miss Moore. It's just, I don't know. I believe if you're an empath, it's even harder on you. It's harder on you because your love is so strong and powerful that through the hate it still don't break through you. When I say you're an empath, you love people. When I say you love, you will give your last to help them. And it's unfortunate. Most girls don't even get the love back they deserve. Let me get some tissue. It wouldn't be a video was a lower nose. You know, I don't know. It's just crazy. I just don't know anywhere. I know y'all probably saying what the braids at. I'm gonna tell you, the braids. I like the braids and stuff, but damn it, I'm getting older. The fucking hit my. I guess I'm in a deep depression. So one thing about me, when I'm depressed, I don't like nothing. I don't like nothing about me. I don't like no hair. I'm when I tell you when I'm in depression, I go after me. And everything I do, I don't like it. I don't like it. And also, I'm trying to change. And I'm not perfect. Not even close to it, but I don't know. You know, when I talk to other people that are white and stuff, because I was always told, get a white man, you don't have to go nothing. White man to treat you good. White man is the man you want. But I said, well, let me go get me a white man. I don't give a fuck about no skin. If you treat me good, well, we good. I'm just not good enough. I'm just not good enough in them. I said, you know what? Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I've had enough. I'm just not good enough. I think the reason why I'm not good enough because I don't allow a lot of shit. When you have standards and you put your foot down and you know your self-worth, and you ain't a lot of shit coming in. Now, when you was young and stuff and you feel like the world is so beautiful, flowers and lily, you all out there, you all feeling good. A man say do this, put on this outfit, wear a shirt, you do it because you want to make him happy. But when you get to a certain age, and he asks you to do something, be like, And then he wants you to do something, you say, well, shit, you ain't even my type. But you don't say that to him. You said, I'm dealing with you because I figured you treat me good since you ugly as fuck. But I digress. And then you like, so you say, you know what? I'm gonna get a white man. I don't give a fuck as long as he breathing. He treat you like shit. You get a short man. He treat you like shit. So, but is it me? Am I the problem? And the thing is, I got a man from Germany, German, Russian. Oh, mothers live. And I'm like, y'all just don't like me. I said, but people like, but you so nice. Now I was going to say I haven't been with a Chinese person who mothers live. Anyway, when I think about my life, I'm like, anyway, it's not funny. It's really not. But somebody hit me up that I was with before, a Russian. And I've been through a lot. My face looks horrible. And I'm just like, okay, me and this Russian guy was together. So he was a very beautiful guy in my mind. I think they call love bombing me. So it's gonna be a little story time. So he's Russian, he was white and stuff. So I met him on this app called Online Booty Call. So I met on this app and stuff, and he's like, I want to see you. I want to see your person. Never mind you, his pictures was. So I really didn't want to see him and stuff like that. But me being a person I am, I feel like, give him a chance. Maybe he'll be your person. Just because he don't look the way you want to look, give him a chance. Because sometimes the person that's for you don't look the way you want them to look. Sometimes he's you the best than anybody else. So that's what I wanted. I didn't give a shit. Yeah, 1 hour, deaf and dumb or whatever. I would have took him. I just wanted to be loved. I didn't give a fuck where it came from. I just wanted love. And so he says, are you in New York? I said, yeah, I'm at work. I just got off work. So I was a bartender in New York City. So he said, I want to come see you. You know how somebody said, I want to come see you, go, and you don't want to see them, and you like, he said, well, I'm here because you're being polite, but you really don't want to meet them. So I saw his pictures online. They were horrible. But I realized something. Men put pictures up online sometimes to make them look worse. And also they put pictures online. It's not funny. They put pictures online when they're like this. What do we look like? And it's sad because this is your hero. This is your provider. You're protecting. They're afraid to fucking anyway. So stay focused, baby. So I was in New York. This is years ago because I had on heels. So y'all know this is back when the horse and buggy was out because I had on heels and everything. So that shit ain't anyway. So he said, I'm here, sweetie. I said, you here? Because he lived in New York. So he said, come outside. I don't want to come inside. I said, okay. Because he's white. I get it. You don't want to be a bunch of black people. So I'll come outside. Not a problem to me. So I have my shoes out of my heels and stuff, my pocketbook, just in case shit ain't right. You got to go in your pocketbook just in case, you may in the car with the killer. So I walked out the door and stuff, and I was like, where you at? I'm holding my cell phone, got my drink in my hand. Where you at? So he blows on. Burr. So I'm looking, and oh, I forgot. Man. I could anyway. So You know I'm laughing because guys I know be watching videos and they when I when I tell you they be listening to my shit, they be listening. Oh, so that's what you was doing. And remind you, in case you're watching, this is somebody that's married. But anyway, so he blew the horn. I come outside to see him and stuff. And he blew the horn. So I was like, where's your car? So he had a great big Cadillac, a white Cadillac. It was eggshell. A beautiful. Now I'm poor. I'm poor like the po. So I'm poor. So when I saw this car, I was like, this big. If you ever saw a Cadillac, it's big. He had the truck version. And I was like, so I walked to the car and I was like, okay. And when I tell you, this man was fine as fuck. But I learned he has businesses and stuff. So him having businesses and stuff, he didn't really want his face out there. But it was out there. But he made it kind of like, like you couldn't really tell. You know, you take a bag and you scrape it up and open it back up as the face. Anyway, so I got in this truck, Eldorado Cadillac, whatever. So I got, I said, wow, this is beautiful. When I tell you, when I got a car wash, he was the kind of guy that like the car wash and everything at night. They got car washes at nighttime. So we got the car wash. When I tell you, beautiful. Everything was white and leather and stuff like that, white and gold. And I'm like, mm. So we started talking. He was like, thank you, sweetie. He treated me so nice. And I thought it was in the beginning of my life. My life is about to change. So I thought, I'm not gonna tell you everything, but I met him and stuff, and I said, "Well, you come inside the bar and have a drink with me," which is stupid because he's not supposed to be driving and drinking. But I was young. This is years ago, of course, because I was younger, and he said, "Sure." So we went into the bar, and every girl, every guy was staring at him. It was like a light just walked in. It's just like a light just came in. It was like this, and then he walked in. He's buffed up, like real built and stuff. He's buffed his body's chest. He's built. So like it looks like the Hulk. He's taller than me. He's like built like the Hulk. And he was rushing and stuff. So when everybody see him coming to the bar and stuff, they all start staring at him and stuff. And when I tell you, I thought this man was gonna be mine. I think it's gonna be mine forever. But one thing he didn't like me in a black kid. So he came in the bar. The girls came around. It was like, Raven, we said your man wanted me. I want to introduce you to your man, Raven. I said he's not my man. So it was like, oh my God, look at his muscles. He said, and then when I tell you he turned around, he did not want to see their faces. He politely turned around. He was like, so now he turned around in front of me. He pulls me in between his legs, like most girls know what that means. He pull you because he wants everybody to say. So he put his arms around me and stuff. And he was like calling me, like talking to me in my ear. And he shut everybody out. So when I tell you he made me feel like the only person in the world, he didn't. He told me, he said he didn't want to be in there because he said it always gets a lot of attention. That's why he wanted to go in there. But I didn't think it was going to be that bad, like it was celebrity or something. But it was that bad. And we left with stuff like that. And I think he drove me home. Mothers live. But and I don't remember the rest. But and the thing is, so the second day came. The second day came, they wanted to meet me again and stuff like that. I said, okay, fine. You know, I live at, come on over. So I came to see him. Oh, he came to see me. Now, remind you, I'm poor. I'm not flexing poor. This is really reality. That's why I got that cash up on top because I'm struggling. And it's, it's sad. I'm not trying to stop this, but it is so sad when you are. I'm grateful. Don't think I'm not. I may not have the beautiful place everybody else. I may not have the best of everything, but I'm grateful I have a roof over my head for the time I do. Anyway, so if you ever met a man that's really, really rich, I mean really rich, and you pull, then he come through your home, he come through your hallways, he's like, and you like, oh. I said, well, this is it. He says, oh, it's fine. But anyway, so he knocked on my door and stuff. I told him floor was on and stuff. And I was on the floor. I'm giving my part, but I told him my floor was on. And he walked to my door. And he said, I'm trying to find you. He had this yellow shirt. And when he turned around, he had 100 stem roses. I've never had a guy give me roses before. I was like, wow. Not only he got money, he treats you like, when I tell you in my mind, I thought I finally made it to the other side. I finally found my person. But he was abusive too. He was very abusive. But a lot of times guys have money. Sometimes they kind of mean. He was very abusive and stuff. And when he met me, my hair was blonde. Y'all know I got blonde hair, but he hated me with black hair. When I tell you hated, I was like, it's just hair. He said, oh my God, what is this? What is this? And I would just smile. Most people like, get your hands off my, I just smile. He said, I don't like the black hair on you. Your skin is beautiful. Your skin look like you had a tan. You're supposed to be blonde. So after he reprimanded me for having black hair, and I've heard it over, then so I compared me to other guys. Oh my God, now compared me to other women. And then he started saying certain people are beautiful. He said, the reason why you don't feel like you're beautiful, he kept talking about my self-esteem. He stayed on my back. Now, most girls would have said, no, bye. I stayed. If I never had that abuse, I wouldn't have allowed it. But I stayed. It wasn't that bad. That's what I said with Girl La La. It wasn't that bad, but it was really that bad. So anyway, he spent the night. Mother's lid. And he said, could you get me some orange juice? I said, okay. I said to go get it. He goes to his wallet, his pocket. He goes into his wallet and he pulls out a stack of money like this. He pulls out a stack. He says, give me $20, $40. I think $40, and said, could you give me some orange juice? Me being young and dumb, I said, okay. I'm going to serve my man. But it wasn't my man yet. And the thing is, if I would have known my self-worth, I would have left him alone. I think the word they use now is called love bomb. So they love bomb me. That means when somebody love bomb you, everything they're doing is for a reason, but it's not real. It's not every case, but a lot of cases. So he love bomb me and stuff like that. But the weird thing is, when he come to my house, he would have the most expensive cars. He had a buggy. It was like a race. Remember the race cars, the little kids used to have the race cars, the big wheels on the back and big wheels and red in the front and stuff like that with the fire things on it. It was custom made. And my thing is, how you come into my neighborhood with these custom made cars? These cars are really expensive. And he's like, don't worry about it. But he had money, so it wasn't a big deal to him. His father was filthy rich and he's filthy rich. But I don't know. But see, that's the thing I'm saying. You are participating in his behavior. because there are clues that was given to you that you should have left from. But you felt as though this is love. This is my person. Because you starving for just want somebody to love me. And guess what you got? You got taken advantage of. And when he felt it was over, he just left you. It was no argument or nothing. He just left. Because while he answered to me, I'm poor, he's filthy rich. So get over it. And he left me. Matter of fact, it's not funny, but he left. And it was weird because I knew it was wrong for me to let him stay that long. But for some reason, I felt it was love. I never had a man to buy me flowers. He's the first guy who bought me flowers. He's the first. He first got to drive me. It's still alive, and was on a tree. I don't want to go too graphic, but. So one day he calls me out the clear blue sky, and he wanted to see me. I said okay. Back then I was giving people chances that I should have never gave a chance, but I gave him a chance. Because most girls like me, we try to walk people through it. Now we know damn well we should have been left, but you know what? Maybe you're just not there yet. We're gonna give you a little bit more time. Maybe you just need to sort through things. I'm gonna work with you. We're gonna work with you. We don't want to accept the truth. We're gonna work with you and be your lawyer against us. You can't get a better than that. And the thing that gets me is a lot of us take the abuse that we should have been gone from. But we'll find a reason within ourselves, our nurturing spirits. We care about somebody so much that we lose who we are. We lose how beautiful we are. We lose how beautiful we become. We lose how beautiful our life could be that was before they stepped in it. You lose yourself because you just want just somebody to love me. You ain't even asking them for much. You just want love. Just somebody. Everybody. If somebody can love me. But they don't want to. And you see it. But you say, no, I gotta get more time. I gotta give them some more time. But your time is up. And sometimes when you don't lead them, God will make them leave you. And that's what he did. So he came up to my house. We got up the next day. And he said, I'm gonna take you to get you some breakfast in the morning. Go ahead and wash up so you can. But the weird thing was he changed. He was different this time. So when I went to kiss him, he said, I can't kiss your mouth because I don't know where it been. I said, you don't know where it been. He also has a girlfriend now. He didn't want to cheat on her. Now I became the side bitch. And she's the main bitch. So I got canceled. He didn't want to kiss me because he felt like maybe I might have a disease, something, because he fucked with this other bitch, and that's fine. I get it. Men change women just like the goddamn clothes. Anyway, so the thing that got me more so is I listened to him once again, got dolled up like a goddamn fool, and he told me to take a shower, so we can go out. And when I went to take a shower, he left. He left me. I did everything you want me to do. He left anyway. I don't even blame him. But actually, I ended up seeing him online. And guess what he says to me? We dated before. You remember me? So I got pushed away down and dated. That's okay. But I believe a lot of girls who are nurturers and care about people, we get it bad. We have such a nurturing spirit that we just care about people so much, and that it's not reciprocated. But I don't know. But I see him. He didn't look that good. It's funny how you can see somebody look so beautiful, and then all of a sudden, I guess life be life. But he's got money, he's rich, so what the fuck could he be going through? But then again, more money, more problems. And it's weird. I just believe most empaths have a nurturing spirit. They're nurturers. When people feel like they're down and out, they're nurturers. They'll find a way to help you along the way. They give you the very last help, can't even help themselves, and they're looking out for you. And here it is, in the end, you get betrayed, backstabbed, and you ain't do shit for me. You didn't have to do it. Nobody asked you to. We don't even get mad. We expect it. We don't even get mad. We just go, okay, I ain't do shit for you. Okay, that's what you see. Okay, but I think the biggest problem I've had is trying to get somebody to love me. And I do realize I probably will never get that. I'm never going to get love. And if I wasn't so much of an age discrimination person, I would have some. I just can't with these. I've been told though by so many young guys. I'm gonna say I can't with these young. And the weird thing is, if you're into young guys and stuff, that's a wonderful thing. But for me, it's a problem. Maybe because I'm old as fuck. You look at that mother. And when they black guys, they have these baby faces. They look like babies. And if you're a person like me, all you see is the baby. And they'll cuss you out. I'm not no goddamn baby. I'm a grown ass man. So now you can't say what you want to say. But seriously, I see a baby. And black guys come look. Black guy could be 18 years old, look like he's only 14. And it's like, oh my God. They didn't want to play with you. Let's play. You want to play video games? Oh my God. No, I don't want to play video games. I met young guys and stuff, very evil when they don't get their way. This guy tells me, he says, I was going to let him live with me. But my spirit said no, because he's, like I said, once again, a dumbass. He was about to become homeless. I said, well, listen, I don't have much, but whatever you got, we'll just put in here. Because I don't want to see you on the street. And mind you, I don't even have a job. And the thing that gets me is, my reward was, it's not funny. So he says to me, by me being kind to him, I want to have sex. I said, listen, you're in a situation right now. I feel like you're trying to get help, because you're hurting for something. But he took it as he wanted sex with me. So I'm like, oh my God. So you about to be on the street. I'm trying to give you a place to stay so you'll be on the street, and you attack me. So then he says, you're older than me. He said, you probably got every disease in the world. You're an old bitch. I said, okay, here we go. Now I'm an old bitch. Okay. He said, look how old you look. You look old. I said, okay. So now you're mad at me. You throwing attention because of my ancestry. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So he's like, I'm trying to eat you out. Now I understand what's the fucking problem. What the fucking problem? So there's a few things said to me. So I get, okay. So since I want to have sex with you, why do you want to have sex with an old bitch? Why do you have sex with a bitch that have a lot of diseases, syphilis? So why would you have sex with me if I got those diseases? So now you're throwing a tangent, but you're not a baby. And the thing that gets me is, if I would have brought this man into my house, I believe he would have beat on me. He probably would have beat my ass. Well, would have tried. He would have beat on me because he has a snap. He snapped like this. One man has, what they call it, a flip switch. For him to flip up on me over sex, I believe he would came in my room and held me down and had sex with me and then hold me down. He's bigger than me. He's younger, but he's bigger than me. And I believe he would have held me down and had sex with me. And probably gave me every disease in the world. And next thing y'all know, y'all hear Raven sent y'all for manslaughter. It's like Raven to kill somebody. Because I would took him out. I just don't think people understand the amount of abuse a lot of us been through. It's a lot. It's so much heavy on our brain. Somebody should throw us an anger. A lot of us don't even talk about it. We just go, well, you know how it is. But to say you know how it is, that's so much hurt in your pain, your heart. Because it shouldn't be that way. Why is it that you're just never good enough? You're being told you're not good enough for somebody that doesn't look half as good as you. Anyway, I digress. You know, that's why I feel so bad for Girl Lala, because even though she went through what she went through, I get it. Like, if you've been abused so much, it's not that bad. But it's that bad. But that's where you find the love at. You find the love that your mother or father didn't give you. But that's the kind of love they gave you. Putting you down, saying this, saying that, the abuse. So when you find a man that's abusive, you're like, now I can live my life. That's part two. It's not that bad. And then all of a sudden you end up dead. And then the father comes and says, well, I'm not going to bury you as who you presented. I'm going to double kill you. I mean, haven't you done enough? A lot of these girls have been through hell. A lot of them been through hell. And they show up. They show up anyway. They show up. They show up trying to make you laugh, trying to make you smile, talk you out of pain, talk you out of being hurt, talk about everything you've been through. They show up. They show up. They show up. Anyway, I'm sorry for being Debbie the Downer, but like I said, Lala has another video that's coming out. She's talking on it, the fact that she's dead and stuff like that. She's saying how she's dead now. If you've seen this video, I'm already dead and stuff like that. It's just sad, the video and stuff. And I don't know. I do feel as though if you're single, you stay single, you'll live longer. And if you're horny, you should goddamn hands. I promise you, it's not that bad. But it's unfortunate. And isolation is not a bad thing. Isolation can make you build your mind to make sure that things stay away from you. Because you have to protect yourself, your mind, your body, your soul has to be protected. Because there's a lot of things we go through. We'll say, oh, it's okay, but it's not okay. We swallow so much abuse and we navigate through it as if it don't really have matter. And we navigate it through it so much that make ourselves be okay, but it's not okay. We're learning how to build our life through trauma, hurt, pain, rape, abuse, beaten on, told you ugly, you, you don't even look like this, you don't even look like that. My people don't look like shit. And it's sad. So, and my mother has lived files. I met this man, mother's lived. So I met this man. Most girls do. Y'all know y'all be meeting men, but I'll just speak about it. So I met this man, He was 6'4", light skin, lives in New York City, I think the Bronx. So he tells me, I want to be with you. Most girls heard that story before. We know the road. We heard it before. So he explained he want to build with me, want to grow. But I don't fuck with that shit. When I was young, I did, but now I don't do that. I'm a totally different person. Oh shit, what happened? So whenever I meet it, anything y'all want to take from this, whenever you meet a man, get another one. And when you get that man, get another one. Keep piling. Don't. I do not sit around and cry for a man. Once upon a time, a man could destroy me. I loved him so. When I tell you destroy, I mean I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to. I didn't want to go nowhere. I just couldn't understand what went wrong. I just couldn't understand. If I did anything wrong, just tell me what I did. I would fix it. I promise you. I would cry. I would just say, I'm a good person. I don't understand this. I cried. When I tell you I cried, my eyes swelled up so bad. And all of us complain about because I want to love. But now, the new Raven is, you get one man, you like him, get another one. You like him, get another one. Pile them up and throw them the fuck away. Anyway, because mother has lived. And one thing I don't cry about is a goddamn man. Because there's too many of them out there, and some bitches be stopping their whole life. I just want to live. I ain't going to side with that person. But when you know better, you'll do better. You get one man, you get another man. You get another man, just get that man leaving another man. You know the sad part about it, which is it's not funny, but I have so many men, and half of them I don't even remember who fuck their names are. And also, I don't believe they're gonna stay anyway. My belief in love and stuff. It's too many beautiful girls. It's so many beautiful girls out there. And too many of these beautiful girls out here, why y'all all saying the same story? It was this one Chinese girl. It's not funny. She sat in that car and she cried. I was like, that's me. When I tell you she cried, she cut the camera on. She started confessing this man did it wrong. She was crying. And she was crying. And I don't know if it was the first date or something, but she was like, these men are out to destroy us. I'm shutting up. And I get it. Then I saw this video about a girl, biological female. She was having a tantrum. The boy she met. She said, this is it. I'm tired. And I'm like, well, damn, everybody getting it. So if you're a person that's a nurturer or an empath, stay away. Because they're out for blood. Anybody can get it. Anyway, I just wanted to share that part with you and stuff. And, I do believe there's somebody out there for everybody. You have to say that for public service. You have to say something nice. Because you like, and it probably is. But a person like myself, mother has lived. I dated white men, Russian, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Jamaican, African, and they all left. I dated the ones that look like Shaquille O'Neal's and the ones that look like Babyface Spencer. But that's because I date them. I mean, I fuck them. But the thing is, I think right about now, I don't think it's really safe for anybody to be, I also watch videos of gay men can't find a man. It's this one gay man. I was watching, it's not funny. It's this one gay man. He was like, I got everything you need. He said, all you got to do is just love me. I'll take care of you. He got a house. He got houses. He got property. He got cars. He said, I just can't find nobody. Nobody wants love. I was like, damn, you getting it too. Everybody's getting it. It's not a gender discrimination. Cisgender women are getting it. Gay men are getting it. Straight men are getting it. And it's like, why is we all cannot get together? We keep hurting each other. But anyway, I don't know. Anyway, beware of your spirits that you allow into your house, where transfer energy. Uh, hey, Jolie English. I've been watching you since I was a baby. Really, boo? Hey, Jolie. You are such a coma. Thank you, Miss Jolie. Let me just, I'm blind as a bat. You know, when I say I have eyeballs, now I'm blind as a bat. But, you know, it's just weird to me. But I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo because I love love. And obviously I'm not going to get it, so. But I'm glad you were watching Miss Jolie. Hopefully you take some, don't take all my advice, but take a little bit. Just make sure you're okay. As long as you say okay, a little dose of Raven don't hurt nobody. But don't take everything my advice because Raven falls down more than most. I fall down a lot. I fall down. And I don't try to hide what I'm going through. I don't try to hide and make everything to be kumbaya. I be going through hell. Most of y'all already know that. Even though I make jokes about it, but it don't be funny. You ever see somebody trying to make a joke out of something, but it don't be funny? It's not funny, especially when it's happening to you. Anyway, but it is what it is. I'm not perfect, but if you're an empath, most of my sisters and brothers on this page is, y'all have to monitor that. Because when y'all tell a story, y'all hurt. You also have to be careful of that too, and make sure you're monitoring your health. Because I don't want to end up right Raven with a goddamn stroke and shit. They didn't know what's going to happen stroke. So you have to monitor the input that comes into your whole spirit. Because everything you don't have to watch, everything you need to read, everything you don't need to see. Because you're an empath, keep that in mind. And by you being an empath, that means you really care. You really care. And it hits you differently. Anyway. All right, y'all. I done talked y'all to death, and I did miss y'all and stuff, and I really don't like talking to y'all when I'm depressed, because I be going through it. I be going through it. I be really going through it and stuff, and I try not to bring that to y'all because y'all be going through what y'all going through and stuff. I think y'all don't want. I don't want to be debited down but Yumi used to get me to come on. She's like, come on anyway. So, and sometimes I don't. If y'all wonder why I'm not on, sometimes it's because I'm going through it. I'm going through so much right about now. It's like I'm laughing at it, but trust me, when I tell you I am catching hell, I'm catching hell. So I apply my resume. I sent my resume out. So guess what I did? I went to the place where I was trying to get a job at, and I told them my name. It's not funny. I told them my name. I said my name should be out there. They was like, "Who the fuck is you?" I'm the one who sends 1,000 resumes to you. Oh, what you want? Did you watch them? Did you read them? Oh, let's get back to them. Oh, so I'm throwing resumes in the space. So much that people are saying, "Get this app. And your resumes be wonderful." And stuff. And another thing, let me tell y'all something about AI resumes, in case y'all don't know. So if you have a resume and you put on AI or AA, whatever the hell they want to change it. So I'm gonna give you a heads up on something. So I send my resume out. AI changed the resume. So it changed the resume. So we'll say this. Give me an example. Like I worked at, we'll say, let me give an example. I worked at a car dealership. So I put the car dealership, we'll just say, okay, I worked at Magnum. Well, it's lit. I worked at Magnum car dealership. So that would be my first line. Then you go to the second line, it says I worked at Magnum. I said, well, I don't think they need to know it twice. I just said it. So it adds on more to your resume. Instead of doing like you already got it, it changes and gives you more. So I worked at Magnum, I worked at this place, I worked at Carvel. So everything is double. So while you are posting the stuff, make sure you check because you have to delete or remove because AI will add more to your resume, make it longer, be the same thing, duplicates. Because I applied for a job and you ever do a resume, you read this shit is all fucked up, you like I'm gonna send it anyway. But I read for a job and anyway, just make sure you keep ahead of that. I didn't know that happened, so but it happened. Anyway, I appreciate you all. Protect your spirit and be mindful of what you take in. Your spirit is all you got. Your spirit is close to your health and your vision, everything else, and you have to be mindful of that. Anyway, ooh, I'm getting old. Okay, Miss Moore. Exactly. Miss. Wait a minute, Miss English. I thought I. Oh, she ain't seen it. I thought I did. Right, Miss English, Miss Moore, Miss S Child. Let me make sure I get all y'all. Miss S Child, Miss Ann Moore, Miss S Child, Miss Ann Moore. Um, what's this, Ramu? Ramu, your name looks like ooh, Roma noodles. That reminds me of Roma noodles. Do you know Roma noodles give you high blood pressure? You know I'm a greedy bitch. Anyway, Miss Daisy, Mama, how you been, boo? Miss S Child, Miss Moore, Miss Anna, Australian. All right, y'all. I love you all. Make sure you are monitoring your people around you. Not monitoring people. Make sure you are monitoring your intake into your body and stuff, and and be well. Be well. Do y'all ever feel like the more you give people a chance, they trying to kill you? Y'all probably like, no, Raven, we not loose like you. We church, we church hoes. It's like you mothers live. Yes, yeah. Well, we don't want to die one dozen. I'm about to die with a man. Let me stop. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna die with a man on top of me. Let me stop. Mothers live. Let me stop. Oh my god. So I was walking. Let me tell you something. So I'm walking down the street. Like everybody knows I'm tall. So I'm walking down the street. So I don't know if y'all walk fast, but I walk like this. Rainbow is a little slow. Because in case you want to hit me in my damn head, I need enough strength to hit you back. Because if I'm running, I might lose. And so, as always, I don't like attention. But I didn't wear a hat over my head and stuff. I had to go see something today, and I wanted them to see my face because I was trying to get something. Obviously, I'm trying to get a job, but I didn't try to cover my face up and stuff because normally I try to hide my face and stuff. So I have to show my face. And the most thing about this area is people don't know I live here. They say, well, who are you? Because you never see my face. So I'm walking down the street, and there were black men, of course, but let's live. And I'm looking at this guy, he's looking at me. I'm looking at this guy, looking at me. But you know me. So this is this is this is the guy. I'm a guy. And then I'm a guy like this. And then I'm walking like this. And he goes like this. Y'all know what I mean. They take their hands like this. And I'm like, oh. You don't want them to, you don't want to actually act like you don't see they're looking at you. You're like, oh my God. So I met this tall guy. I'm thinking because there was two of them. I was like, they may try to jump me. I think in my mind, I think a lot of it's from me doing these stories and stuff. And I watch these people go through and stuff, and I be taking it personal. So when I'm watching them, I deflect back to what I've talked about or seen and stuff, But anyway, all right, I love you all. We invict the light. We invict the light. Only positive things come our way. We invict the light. Only good things come our way. I heard somebody saying this online. They said, I invict the light. Only good things come my way. I invict the light. Money finds me where I go. I invict the light. Only brightness come my way. I invict the light. And I say is, as long as you can have the prayer of a brighter way or a brighter light, darkness can't exist. So y'all have a blessed day.